Oh, good morning, vlog. So this is how I start every day.
Yeah. It's a miracle that we're even up at the same time. Normally he's still in bed.
No, I'm up by now. By like 8:30. Yeah.
Anyway. I thought I maybe had something to say, but I guess I don't.
Good morning, Ingrid.
Don't talk to Ingrid like that. That's my friend. I don't know, I'm working. Getting ready for my next group. I think I'm gonna try to do... Oh, I did not get up extra early to find something fun for them to do. I'll have to do that later. No, turn it off. Just kidding. I like that light when I'm like living my daily life, but like on my camera for work, it's like just too bright. Funny shout out to my mom who thought that this was not her old tree skirt because she was like, I never had a plaid tree skirt. And then I'm like, oh really? Well then whose dog chewed this up? Because it wasn't my dog's. It was Duchess and Cody. But she just was like, oh, I wouldn't have given you my old tree skirt if I knew you already had one. And I was like, Mom, what are you talking about? That is your tree skirt. And she was like, but it's plaid. And I was like, Mom, yeah it is. No, I couldn't remember. I was like, I don't know, is it plaid? I mostly think about the snowmen. It was funny. But it says, Katie, are Evan and I in some script that you and Joey are writing? I'm watching your VLOGMAS day 11 and seeing your description of Evan. LOL, this is hilarious. And they said, we're writing a whole show based on our old pizza sketch. And we were like, should we just name these guys Ryan and Evan for the purposes of this class and make Evan look like Evan? But their personalities aren't really like you guys. We were like, we'll do this. And then when we sell the show, we'll bring Ryan and Evan in as writers and we'll all make a show together.
And this is our log line, or you just say a show about...
I say this is our show about blah,
okay.
Blah, blah.
I was gonna say, it doesn't make sense to be like, this is our log line.
This is our little log line. Ooh, little log line. This week's Move with Noon Corepower Yoga was the power of rest. This week we will all soak into the power of rest through the practice of restorative yoga. As we learned in week 2, life and yoga require a fine balance of opposing forces. In week 5, we will simultaneously reflect and find gratitude in our last 4 weeks of strength building, while also neutralizing those intense efforts with the celebration of deep stretching and restorative poses. Are there other ways outside of your yoga training that you can ease back on the intensity this week? So I just did that intro video, and then I also did the week 5 class 1 description, restorative yoga. In this class you will learn how to deeply stretch, exercise, and condition your connective tissue, joints, ligaments, tendons. This is a very slow paced and meditative experience. It was 29 minutes, used a yoga block, my mat. And they suggest doing hot water to drink, so it'll be like extra relaxing. Alrighty, so we're making cauliflower mac and cheese from my favorite new cookbook, True Comfort. Cauliflower mac and cheese. So we've got some cauliflower stinking up the house, cooking in the microwave, steaming. I'm boiling 4 quarts of water for our organic brown rice and quinoa penne pasta. Yeah, so that's what I mean, healthy mac and cheese, right? There's gonna be cauliflower, there's gonna be quinoa brown rice pasta. Delicious. Just kidding. I don't know, because it stinks like farts. Alex won't be home for quite a while from doing his blood donation, but I'm just haven't eaten today, so I'm like, well, I'll make some for me and then he can heat up leftover stinky cauliflower healthy pasta. So then put your cauliflower into your little food processor and puree it or chop it up. Sorry, I'm watching Cody and Kelsey over there do a fashion review for VLOGMAS.
Getting gifts.
Anyway, so then you're boiling your pasta for 9 minutes and pureeing your cauliflower, and then you'll mix it all together with some cheese and some butter and some salt. Literally, how can you go wrong? Then you mix in your cauliflower to your pasta and your cheese to your pasta. And now I'm gonna put in some salt, some pepper, and some butter. Here we go. Time to taste it. Took a bite. It's delicious. Highly recommend. But if you make that and it's your first little, what's the word? Foray into gluten-free cauliflower pasta, the texture is something you gotta get used to. But it was very filling and tasty. Like flavor profile really good, texture something you gotta get used to. Finally made a little Christmas countdown. Isn't it beautiful? My beautiful tree, my beautiful handwriting. Anyway, it's pretty cute. Alex just walked in from getting his blood drawn and was like, smells weird. And I'm like, yeah, I figured. And then I tried to light candles to cover it up, but it must not have been enough. But then he took his mask off and he was like, oh, now I can smell the candles and it smells kind of good. So weird that that happened. So Alex watches my vlogs at certain points throughout the day where he's like,
I don't get enough of you in real life or when we're recording.
Yeah.
I gotta go relive it.
Yeah, so
That's how
he will tell me things that he thinks he'll give me constructive criticism of things that I can work on.
Like no more minute-long time lapses. That's why those are gone. Ha! Get wrecked.
Now they're 30 seconds, but there's 10 of them, so it's even worse.
No, they're not.
Anyway, he was like, when you say in yesterday's vlog, what did you say? I don't remember. I wasn't listening.
When you say in yesterday's vlog, basically the part where you're like, I like listening to Joey and I have our meetings because sometimes I miss things, and then I like to include those in the vlog where I'm like, oh, that was really funny, or oh, that was really cool. But she didn't say what that was, which, if anything, that's often what I tell you when you're telling me a story. Is I'm like, yeah, but what? What are you talking about? She'll generalize, which is how I felt in the video. It was like, that's great that you felt that way and found great nuggets with you and Joey, but what are they?
And I clarified, because I was like, what do you mean? I'm talking about every clip of me and Joey that I've ever left in the vlog.
So
if
there's your
if you were confused watching that too, where you're like, what is she talking about? What moments with Joey? You can go back and watch VLOGMAS days 1 through 14, and it's anytime Joey's in there, that's what I meant.
Great.
Anything I left in was something that I rewatched and thought, oh, that's worth leaving in there.
Because then it makes sense, and I love being included.
Did everyone just witness her wedge herself between the back of the couch and this cushion? Because that's
so
how
cute.
badly she wants to be with us. And
Slash, she likes that kind of pressure. I think it feels good.
Over here, this couch cushion, I don't know if they can see it, but our, you know, the L in the couch, the cushion will often scooch its way out to the point where the back cushion will fall into the gap. And Katie was like, oh, we gotta fix that. And turns, and we both see Spunky. She had the whole couch as an option, and she chose
The
to
little
sit
pocket.
her little butt in the gap.
Look how needy. She's being so sweet.
She was jumping all over me.
I think sometimes Alex leaves and she's like, he's never coming home.
And then I show up and she goes, oh, I thought you'd never come back. Hey, dude.
She's like, I just need.
Anyway.
Sometimes I'll be sitting here riding my recumbent bike and she'll reach out and just like be hanging over this little ravine to touch. She's really sweet.
Yeah. Oh, thank
Oh my
you.
god.
That's on video.
You guys just witnessed a kiss. I'm not kidding. As sweet as she is, she does not like to kiss.
Yeah, where Honey will stick her whole tongue in your mouth.
Oh yeah, and your nose and your ears and your fingers and your toes. Honey will just be like.
But Spunky will come right up to you and she goes. And then she just leaves.
And then she leaves. Yeah.
So for her to.
Is so
big
sweet.
deal.
And it's so gentle. And the only time we've ever gotten a bunch is when we left for my birthday, and
We
then
were gone for 2 whole days.
yeah, and we left her at Marv and Tracy's, my in-laws, and she thought like, oh well, I guess this is my new life now. These are my new owners, and she had a good attitude about it. But then we walk in the door, and she just couldn't believe it, and she just kissed Alex 10 times on the face. She was like,
She wouldn't stop. It was awesome.
huh? Do you remember? Do you remember that, baby? You're so cute. Are you embarrassed? Anyway, and then that other one is back there being annoying. Playing with her toy, crying.
Please take me outside to that one place, even though it's 15 degrees.
Well, she just doesn't get cold, you know?
Dude, it's pretty cold right now.
I know,
It's not
but-
snowing, but no, like, comparatively, like, today it was kind of nice out, and right now it's, like, pretty biting.
Oh, man. Okay. Anyway.
Winter.